I'ma give the G's. I'ma give the creativity. I'ma give the G's. I'ma give the creativity. I'm hitting you with that suplex. Too many G's. Too many G's. Too many G's. The lie. He signed it, man. He signed on the dotted line. He's sick. He signed on the dotted line. Too many G's. We can talk about final performances, what he's done in the final, this, that, and so forth. He holds a record for most goals in the EPL. He just had double figures in goals and assists this past season. He doesn't look like if he's slowing down. He's only getting better and better and much more well-rounded as a player. I truly believe that he's already in the conversation as one of Liverpool's greatest ever players. He's already in the conversation. He already is. Shout out to Dalglish. Shout out to all those guys, to TCVG and so forth. I grew up with Robbie Fowler, and I know how good of a striker Robbie Fowler was. Salah, he's different. Salah is different, and I know 15 max. Yes, I know I said 15 max. I got it slightly wrong. This is slightly wrong. So, and I think for me, I think what Salah realized is be wise. Be wise. Because I think what he realized was I'm in a really good spot. Lukaku can learn a lot from your boy Salah. He can learn a lot from him, man. Because what Salah realized is once you're in a good place, in a really good place, and in a really good environment, chill. Relax. Chillax. So let the fume come in your nostrils, Anfield, the field of Anne, the cup, the fans, the club, the manager. The manager. As Romanos tweeted out, young Klopp, he was the key man behind Mo Salah's new contract signed today. Klopp had many direct conversations with Salah to explain to him the plans for Liverpool's future and saying that Mo would be the face of the project, And I think for Salah, he just knew that, just being what I think. And we have a number, 350. 350, Liverpool's best paid player. And you can't argue. See, we have some guys who are blonde and wear this jersey who are stealing money, and the money to be given to people. 350 a week within the football terms. In life terms, that's crazy, but within football terms, he produces too much. He produces way too much. So you can criticize how, he talked big time and so forth. He didn't show up in the UCL final, and we can have all those discussions. We can talk about, what happened in the Carabao Cup final, FA Cup final. At the end of the day, his body of work. When you just look at his body of work, I think he's been here for 5 years now. Look at the guy's body of work. It is very, very impressive. It is very, very impressive. And it is very hard to replace someone like a Salah, which is obviously what Bernard are now perhaps now in fear of, which is that a guy that scores those amounts of goals at such a high rate, and it's not only that, because having the goals is one thing. That's one thing. It's not this. He's not bringing assist to it. He says, you know what? I'm going to give the G's. I'm going to give the creativity. I'm going to give the G's. I'm going to give the creativity. I'm hitting you with that suplex. So that's value. That's value. That's real value. And for Liverpool, it's just about building that team around him. As Klopp says, he's the face of the project. He's here, so I think it's still 2025. It's like it's a 3 years macaroni. June 22 to 25. Yeah. And then it's in. So look, for me, as I said again, look, man, there was always a fear that maybe is he good to wait till next year and so forth. But I think that, Salah just, I always put myself in this position. If I was advising Salah, stay at Liverpool. But Salah said, well, Real Madrid, I said, This Klopp is a very good manager and a very good coach here. And I think you guys can really build upon something. Again, it's true. City just keep being just that 1 inch better. That's how 1 inch better, that 1 point better. But you're in a really good path here. You're in a really good path here. A few more pieces to add and so forth. You're in a really good path here. You see, for me, like I always said again, I felt that Sadio Mane could have been appreciated more and so forth. But Mane will always be my guy. Look, I've got to support my West African guys. But when you just look at it in the fullness of everything, the value that Salah brings on a consistent level is crazy. And key thing as well, 2 seasons ago. That season where everybody was injured. You had Van Dijk was down. Gomez was down. I think Matip was down. It was a crap show. Without Salah, Liverpool don't make top 4. So Liverpool don't even make this UCL final or even have the hope of a quadruple without what Salah did in that season where everybody was injured. You could argue, was stud. So in that sense, your boy Eli is back with the Liverpool. Now, can you win me another EPL, another UCL, bro?